team level. I mean, a team that can't make free throws, that's a huge liability and one you don't want to deal with. They'd like to repeat their success at the line this year.
And both free throws good from Freak.
He has such terrific form and consistency on his free throw. Beautiful to watch.
Moments ago, our Doris Burke had a chance to catch up with the coach, Frank Vogel. Doris?
Defending Kevin Durant is one of their focal points in this matchup. He told me that Durant gives defenders problems because he can pull up and shoot at any time from any distance. He said usually you can try and funnel and trap a player, but with Kevin, there isn't really a way to force him out of his range.
Thank you, Doris.
They've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass today.
Yeah, and it's already got them a +5 margin in the rebound column. That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often. And that is a major league flush right there, my friends.
And in a tight contest like this, Greg, that might be just what they need to get the tide rolling in their direction.
You're exactly right. I mean, so often when a team gets that kind of explosive play out of its backcourt, that can really rally and galvanize the whole squad.
Now here's Freak. Tight defense on him. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. For Oklahoma City, they have shot 75% at the line tonight, going 3 for 4.
And when you look at their numbers from a season ago, 80% as a unit, that's something you'll be happy with.
You know, success at the line just became contagious for them. A few guys got on a roll, and it carried over to the rest of the team.
Ellis dishes to Galloway. Here's Ellis. He has 6. And the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a 3-point play.
Those defenders look like they're out of gas. I mean, they're getting pushed around on the low block.
Yeah, but they better rally soon because they've given up 3 straight buckets in the paint.
Now, Freak. He's got 6. And they will call over the back on the play.
Yeah, he was boxed out and tried to get the rebound the only way he could.
Yeah, he got straight over the back and on top of him there, too. So nothing subtle about that one.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Pacers.
A lot of time they've been spending at the foul line so far, guys. They'll take those points all game long if they can get them.
And also knocking down the mid-range because they're making good decisions with the basketball.
How about a look at the Pacers and where they ranked in the NBA last season? 3rd in three-point shooting, 7th in assists, and they were top 10 in opponent field goal percentage. That's a good indicator of a team getting it done defensively.
And talking about their three-point percentage, really a hallmark, I think, of successful offenses in today's NBA. And they use that shot to a devastating effect all season long.
Singler against Ellis. Dishes it to Galloway. Just 5 to shoot. Offensive rebound.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard.
And a trend they'd love to continue right through the next 3 quarters as well, Greg.
Ellis kicks to Miles. He dishes it to Galloway. Ellis outside. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
I tell you what, folks. I bet he won't miss that shot next time he takes it.
Nice shot by Singler.
Excellent vision by Durant out there. What a nice pass.
Galloway, the pass to Miles. There's the 3. And the shot is good. Galloway has got 7.
A good open look, and he splashes home the 3.
And let's take a look now at some stats for Ellis. Last year, getting it just about 18 points a game last season. 6 assists and 3 rebounds. And he's really been pulling his weight. He's had a hand in some big plays here recently.
Yeah, in every way, I think he's doing a much better job, and the numbers certainly support that.
Nick Collison's checked in for the Thunder.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
Indiana leading by 5. 1:15 left to play in the first. Galloway, no good. Oklahoma City is gone, just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Out of bounds, Indiana takes possession. Indiana's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Another field goal for him. 4 for 6 shooting tonight.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting.
Durant kicks to Freak. And Galloway pulls it down.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it, Greg. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Ellis dishes to Myers. Here's Galloway. Singler with the rebound. Thunder trailing by 7. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. And Kevin Durant with the slam.
Really hard to decide, guys, which was better. The pass, the catch, or the slam?
Clark, there's no wrong answer to that one, my friend. Sensational alley-oop all the way around.
Agreed.
And guys, you know what? You wouldn't know that they're the team that's actually trailing with how they were able to pull that play off.
It's Ellis on the wing. Shot clock at 5. The 3 from Hill. No good. And a moment now to hear from Steven Adams as he reflects back on a life growing up at...
So, like the youngest of they had.
Hard to imagine growing up in such a huge family, but it sounds like maybe it prepared him for life in the NBA.
Yeah, got him outside of himself and toughened him up a little bit. No question about that. Wow, 18, that's mind-boggling.
That is amazing.
Yeah.
And now the second quarter just getting set to start. And let's quickly break down the game, guys, we have seen from Indiana. What do you think?
Well, they've dictated tempo with their defense and been able to force some turnovers.
Yeah, and, you know, they've also done a good job, Greg, on their end of the floor by not throwing the ball away.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. On the court for Indiana, Turner is out there with Allen. Then it's George Hill. Then it's Paul George. And it's Galloway in at the shooting guard position. Serge Ibaka, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Looking at Oklahoma City, they took the win in their last game against the Clippers.
And we've talked about how in the NBA you've got to earn your points the hard way. And that really wasn't the case in that game for them.
No, there was no hard way about it. I mean, it's in layups against a defense that really didn't offer much of a fight.
And the foul called on Freak. That'll be his second foul of the game. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Here's Turner, offensive glass, getting it done. Turner. Now here's Freak. He's guarded by Hill. Marsh. Good for basket number 6 from him in the contest. He's shooting 6 for 12.
You know, huge height advantage there, but because of the great body control, he's able to cancel it out.
Agreed. The body control essential in that situation. I mean, if you're giving up a bunch of height, then you better be able to manufacture things in the air.
Left side, Turner. Shot clock at 6. And again, it's Indiana converting.
Just a major size difference between the defender and shooter on that possession.
And Greg, without a hand in his face, he's simply going to spray whoever's there.
And a wide open look for Freak. And it's good off the back rim and in. Freak's got 6 points in the quarter.
He's having quite the quarter here, guys. I mean, shooting the ball extremely well.
And it's Allen slamming it down.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Now here's Freak. He's guarded by Hill. That drops. And that's 18 points for Freak.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Let's take a look at the 2K leaderboard to find out who are the best shooters from behind the arc last season. You look at Freak, he's absolutely deadly from outside. And, of course, George Hill, another sniper. He'll hurt you from three-point land.
What shooting we saw from them all season. I mean, I'd love to see these guys in a game of horse. They'd probably be draining shots from midcourt.
Out to the wing. Lets the three fly. George with no one around. From outside, off the mark. Thunder trailing by 3. And let's now go to the sideline. We'll catch up here with Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Clippers played some outstanding basketball. He finished with 42 points, and that was just the start of it, notching a triple-double for his effort in what was quite a display from him. It was a performance for the ages, and one that will have the whole league talking.
All right, thanks so much, Doris. What a great report, and what a jaw-dropping performance that was, guys.
I couldn't believe what I was seeing. I mean, he's given himself a hard act to follow here tonight.
You know what? But as good as he was, it's hard to think there won't be at least some sort of carryover effect, guys. I mean, he still has to be riding pretty high.
For Oklahoma City, they've gone 5 of 8 from the floor here in the second quarter. Over 60% shooting. He kicks to Cantor. Pulls up on the wing. Good. Cantor's got 5 points so far.
Nice pass. He got the ball right into his teammate's shooting pocket. On time and on target.
They double in with Freak. Turner with it. Cantor covering. George with the bucket.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Ibaka with the screen on Hill. Freak passes to Ibaka. Turner with the steal. Here's Galloway. 9 points in the game so far. Allen, a screen on Cantor. Galloway kicks to Allen. That's good, and so Galloway with the assist. Galloway has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Thunder trailing by 6. Here's Marsh. Hill pulls it in. Pacers have gone 7 of 9 in their field goal attempts here in the second quarter. Pretty good offense. George dishes to Turner. And the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Trying to make it a 3-point play.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assist. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
And the Thunder making a change here. McGarry is checked in. Here's Marsh. And the 3 off target. Indiana leading by 8. Outside Hill. And the foul called on Freak. Here's Freak. 18 points for him. From deep. And